What is up, everyone? Welcome to Fleaflicker NFL Show. I believe it's episode 24. I want to say it might be 25. If it's 25, congrats, Amal. We reached our 25th episode. If it's 24, congrats. We reached 24. I'm your host, Ari Bumar, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Amal. What's up, Amal?
What's up, Reeb? Nothing much really in the news, obviously. But I think the main thing that we're going to talk about is this tier list that we have for our wide receivers in the NFL. We have a lot of receivers on this list, and we can't wait to get that started.
Yeah, it's 84 players, and there isn't much NFL news happening right now. There's a lot of other news in our country that I don't really want to hop into per se, but yeah, I mean, unless we looked through and there wasn't any big NFL news that was like worth talking about, unless you wanted to, like, talk about,
Yeah.
I don't know, DeAndre Hopkins saying he's the best wide receiver, which isn't really like NFL news. Like breaking news, star wide receiver thinks he's the best in the game. What a shock.
Yeah, I think most of the news is really trending towards the situation that's been happening across the country. So yeah, I think overall that's the news. Also, I guess we can talk about one thing. Some NFL referees are contemplating on passing the NFL season because they don't want to risk getting COVID-19.
Yeah, and that's interesting because if we have a shortage of refs, like, do we get backup refs? Do we go and do you have another Hail Mary, like with the iconic? I think it was a playoff game, I want to say, between the Packers and the Seahawks back in 2011, I want to say, where it was a bad call and it costed the Packers the game. And I don't know if we're gonna see more of that. What say you on that, Amal?
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to get back at the refs. I'm not gonna lie. So less refs, we'll see. Hopefully better calls actually with less refs. That might be possible, or it could also be worse calls, considering if you get the same ref sometimes. Also on the news, I guess this is a pretty obvious news though. Tua Tagovailoa is going to beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick to be the Dolphins QB1. We expected this. They could have taken the cautionary approach and make him sit out because he's injury prone. But yeah, I think everyone around the Miami area is saying Tua is going to beat Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I think that's a great idea. But yeah.
See, my thing with that is Tua has to be 100% healthy, and if he is, then by all means start him, because I think sitting a rookie quarterback, like, it works for rawer players. Like, you have your Patrick Mahomes who sat behind, Alex Smith when he had his almost MVP year. And I think Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be the same player without that year to just sit and learn that he is right now. But when you have, like, a bona fide stud in, you have, Tua Tagovailoa, his entire collegiate career was excellent, and I think he's going to translate really well to the NFL. I just don't see a point in sitting when you're already like a pretty developed player.
Yeah. And also the last news, this just came out, USC ended the Reggie Bush's dissociation with the school. This was a pretty big deal because I think now the NCAA is now allowing college athletes to earn money while they're in college. So now Reggie Bush now is I guess free from the situation. So now he should be able to get his Heisman Trophy back too. So
hopefully,
it's all good. Yeah, he was one of the best running backs in
college football ever. Yep.
Yeah, he was amazing with USC Trojans. All right. Yeah. Oh. So last thing. We talked about the QBs a while ago. Do you think Jameis Winston's going to be a starting QB by 2021?
Yes, I think he will. I think he might end up starting for the Saints, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because Jameis just came out with the quote saying, "Do I feel I earned my stripes? I do. Do I feel like I'm better than a lot of the starting quarterbacks in the league? I do." And I agree with him. I think Winston is probably better than a lot of the QBs in this league. It's just a shame that some teams are just attached to their quarterbacks and aren't willing to move on. And the Saints made the right pickup and and potentially could have signed their future QB and Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I think that's a great move. He's hopefully learning from one of the most or least turnover prone quarterbacks in NFL history. And, he's threw 30 picks last year. He's a turnover prone QB. He's been that since day one. So hopefully he can sit back and learn from Drew Brees. I think that might have been the best landing spot for him, I think, in the NFL period.
Yeah, agreed. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's put through it. Yeah.
Quick question before we hop into this. Do you want a rising star tier? Because we've had that for all our other previous tier lists. Or do you think – I think rising star might be less applicable for wide receivers almost? I don't know. What are your takes on that?
That's a good question. I don't know if you can put a rising star tier. I think you're either solid or a star. I don't know if you can – because, I mean, you'd have the potential to be a star even if you're solid because you're average at the moment. But you can be you can obviously become a star. So you just would have to place them in the high average, I think.
And before we jump into this again, clarifying, is this for their entire careers or just from 2019 going into the 2020 season?
It would be, I would want it to be heading into the 2019-2020 season. And the reason is if you're going to do that, Fitzgerald's going to be superstar. AJ Green's going to be superstar. And I'm not trying to go career list because then it's unfair. Because then you have to put players like a Jerry Jeudy. They would have to because they're not even proven yet. So you can't. It's hard to do here. So yeah, we'll do it just entering into this season.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hop right into it. First player, Cristian Kirk. I think he's a solid player. Just solid. I think he definitely has like low end star potential. I think coming out of Texas A&M, he was more of a slot wide receiver, and he's been more of that, I believe, for Arizona. He's a pretty good like rack guy, getting yards after catch and all that. Where do you think he is, Amal?
Yeah, he's solid. I think he's low end solid. I think he actually might be just solid. He's actually a pretty good receiver. Yeah, I like solid for that.
Okay. Next up, we got Larry Legend. So
I think
give your take on this first.
I think he's also solid. I don't. He's definitely not star anymore. Definitely not superstar anymore. Yeah, I think he's solid. I think you can put solid.
I think he's definitely still better than Cristian Kirk, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. He's higher than Kirk. Yeah, but I think he's solid. Yeah.
I mean, I think he still caught like 30 more balls or something ridiculous like that than Cristian Kirk did. Or it wasn't that, actually. It was only 8 balls, but he had like 300 more yards. Or never mind, I'm reading the wrong stats. He had 100 more yards. But he also had one more touchdown. And he's Larry Legend. I think he's still a really reliable target for that team. He's catching 75-plus balls every year for a while. So I like this. I think he's definitely above Cristian Kirk. I think Cristian Kirk could surpass him going into next year.
Yeah, agreed. So next is
Anthony
Taylor
Miller,
Gabriel.
correct?
It's Taylor Gabriel. That's 18. Yeah, that's Taylor Gabriel. Taylor Gabriel, I'd put him. He's I don't know if he's trash. I think he's. I don't know. What do you think? That's tough.
I think he might be high-end trash. I'm going to be honest. I remember with Atlanta, 2016, he was a really gimmicky guy. They used him on only speed routes. I remember he cooked, I believe it was Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl. So he definitely has that like speed, but he hasn't really done much in his career. So I think he's definitely trash. I don't think you can put him on the same tier as Cristian Kirk because I think Cristian Kirk's second year was better than any year that, he's had Taylor Gabriel has had in his entire career, except maybe 2016. And that was 4 years ago.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with trash. He's probably high-end trash, though. I agree. So next we have AR-12.
Right? Yep, AR-12.
I think he's at star. I think he's on the star tier. He's definitely not superstar tier. He's a very reliable target. There's not a reliable quarterback, unfortunately, but he's a very reliable target. Yeah, that's why I think he's above the solid tier. I think he's proven himself.
I agree with that. I'm looking at his stat line for this year. I didn't realize he had over 1,000 yards. I thought he was sort of he has over 1,100 yards to be specific, almost 1,150.
Yeah,
You
that's
can round
good.
it up.
That's a good
Like
season.
that's really good, especially with Mitch Trubisky not having the best year he would have potentially had. I think in 2018 he was neutered by Mitch Trubisky being, terrible. And again, I still remember that 2015 season where again he caught 14 touchdowns. He definitely has that high end ceiling. And I think he's definitely
Exactly
firmly
what
in the
that
star
was. Yeah.
tier.
Yeah, agreed.
AJ Green.
This is a tough one because I haven't seen AJ Green play in like
I think
years.
it's been
So
18 months.
yeah, this is tough. I I think he's obviously I think he's better than Larry Fitzgerald. Um, I don't think he's better than Allen Robinson right now, especially right now. I don't know if he's on the same tier as Allen Robinson. I think for the benefit of doubt you can. But I think he's a star still, but I think he's on his last legs for sure. So I'm put him at the star tier, just lower than A-Rob, or you put him in the high end of solid.
Yeah, I just don't think he's on the same tier as Larry Fitzgerald and Christian Kirk. I think he's definitely above that. But like you said, he's below Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson has at least played the last few seasons. You have, good old AJ Green, who hasn't played in over a year and a half. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt to AJ Green because when he's on the field, he's great, but he hasn't been on the field for a while.
Yeah. Next is the infamous OBJ. I think Odell should be. Here's the thing: he was at superstar tier. I think he fell off a bit this past year with Baker. Heading into this year, considering we still don't know where Baker is, and Jarvis Landry outperformed him. I'm gonna have to put him at the star tier as well. I think he's better than obviously Allen Robinson, but I think that's where I'd put him.
If you're basing it off stats, you got to put Allen Robinson above him. But as a player, and I think the influence he has on a game, I think OBJ slightly edges him out, but it's really close.
Agreed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I think he's above Allen Robinson, and I think that's probably the right place to put him right now.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree with that. Moving on here, wide receiver 7 already. I believe this is John Ross. And what say you on John Ross?
That's tough. He's not killing. He's not like amazing. I think he's trash actually. He had a really good start to this year. But he's injured. He like never freaking plays. Yeah, I can't have that. So that's why I'm saying he's trash.
So his first year, he had 0 grabs. His second year, he had 210 yards. This year, he was playing really well, like you said. I think if he'd played all 18 games, all 16 games, he would have probably broken the 1,000-yard mark or gotten close, like high, like 800s, 900s.
Then I'd put him in the high. Yeah, I'd put him in the high and solid. Yeah, but I can't.
What?
Yeah.
He's just missed too many games. I'm sorry, but he's trash.
Yeah. I think I don't know if he's definitely better than Gabriel, because I think even Gabriel, at least Ross, when he's played, he's very effective on the field. So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah. Moving on, we have the other Cleveland Browns wide receiver who you said had a better year than OBJ, and he pretty much did, I think, in every single statistical measure. And also, you just watched him on the field. Like Jarvis obviously had chemistry. He's played with Baker for 1 year prior, and OBJ didn't, and that was pretty evident on the field, and it showed up in the stats. But I don't think you can say he's a better wide receiver than OBJ, but I think he's definitely a star tier, though. I think I would take him over Allen Robinson because I think he's slightly more reliable than Allen Robinson.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think he's below OBJ. But I think he's above Allen Robinson. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Although you could obviously flip-flop between Landry and Allen Robinson, because I can see Allen Robinson, even with the mishaps at QB, still being really effective for the Bears.
Yeah, I agree with that. And this just shows you that Baker really has to pop off this year because he has 2 wide receivers in the star tier, and that shows how good that offense can be. He just needs to put it all together. So we'll see if that happens.
Agreed.
13 for the
Uh,
Cowboys. That's Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup. Yep. Gallup's a guy that I think has potential to be really good in this league. I think he's solid right now. I don't know if he's better than Fitzgerald. I think he's better than Kirk, but I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. I think he's solid, but I don't know where I'd put him.
I think this year he put up over 1,000 yards, I believe, like 1,100, something like that. Like he definitely has that star potential. But does 1 year allow you to be in that star tier? I think he's definitely between like high end solid, low end star. I'm leaning more towards low end star though.
Really? For Gallup?
Yeah, I really liked him coming out of college, and just everything I've seen so far, like he's been pretty good in the NFL. But I guess it's been 1 year and he benefited from having Amari Cooper. But that being said, like
and now they have CD.
They have CD, yeah. So if we're going in by predicting, going into what do we think they'll be ranked as in 2020, I think high end solid is a good place to put him.
Yeah, I think he's above Fitzgerald. Yeah, agreed. Okay, next.
Who is number 17 from the Cowboys?
Is that
Let's look
Randall
this up.
Cobb?
Cowboys number 17. I'm interested.
No, that's let me see.
It can't be Kellen Moore.
I was yeah. Let me see here.
Ooh, let's see. That's their draft class. I want to see their roster real quick. That's odd. Number 17. Kellen Moore, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Kellen Moore the offensive coordinator for that team right now?
Yeah, no, it's Alan Hearns, my bad. It's Alan Hearns.
Alan Hearns just trash.
Trash, yeah. He was good with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
One good year in 2015, I believe, with Allen Robinson. Yeah. Allen Robinson had that.
He's the lowest of the trash out of these two. Yeah, put him in trash. Like he's beyond trash.
Yeah,
he's not better than Rob.
Yeah, I think is he better than Gabriel? I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't matter actually.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're just gonna put Taylor Gabriel above him.
Yeah. Okay. Next,
Amari Cooper. He's star for me.
He's star. I think he's above OBJ too.
Right now, I agree. Even though they're both extremely inconsistent, but what Amari Cooper did for Dak and what he did for the Cowboys definitely puts him high end star here. And this is coming from a biased Eagles fan.
Yep. Next player.
Former Penn State wide receiver, Deshaun Hamilton, I believe. I want to say Deshaun Hamilton. Yep.
Yeah. I think. See, I don't know. I think he's below. I think he's solid. I think he's below.
He's really low end solid, like extremely. Like you can make an argument for trash, but I think he's just too young into his career. And
actually, no. Heading into the season, change it. He will be trash. There's Jerry Judy, Sutton, and Hamler. I think Hamler is also better than Hamilton. Yeah, he's trash.
Where would you put him in trash? I think he's below. I think he's above Gabriel, but below Ross.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Next is Courtland Sutton. Courtland Sutton, he's solid. I think he's better than Fitzgerald. I don't know if he's better than Gallup right now, though.
Yeah, if we're playing what you said for Michael Gallup, like he's going to be hurt by having CD there. When you look at Courtland Sutton, he's like the true wide receiver one, I believe, going into this year.
Even with the Judy and Hamler, he's still their number one target, I would assume. So,
I'd put him in star tier, like low end star.
I would be okay with that too. I think he's probably he's below he's below AJ Green. Yeah. Yeah.
That offense is scary. Just quick side tangent, like KJ Hamler, he has the speed. He doesn't really have the hands and the physicality, but he just sort of weaves his way through defenders. You got Jerry Judy, who's a monster. I think Courtland Sutton's like a physical freak. So that's kind of scary. So let's hope Drew Lock can put it all together and have some good years there.
Yeah, agreed. Next one is
Marvin Jones?
Yeah,
I believe it's Marvin Jones. See, this
Yeah,
is interesting. I think we might end up having a lot of star tier players because I think there's a lot of people who are potentially in that. And Marvin Jones had a couple years a while ago, but I think right now he's in star. Sorry, solid.
yeah, he's solid. Yeah, he's solid. I think
And he's below
probably,
Michael Gallup. And
yeah, he's below Michael Gallup. I don't know if you can put him below Fitzgerald. I don't know.
I think he helps the going into 2020. I think he helps the Lions offense more than Fitzgerald helps the Cardinals offense. That's how you want to look at it.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. All right, I'm cool with that. Next, that's Kenny Galladay, I believe.
Yep,
Kenny
mini
Galladay's a star.
Megatron.
I think that's tough. I think he's below Cooper. He might be above OBJ. I'm actually not sure because the thing is, Kenny Galladay is like he kills it when he's playing, man. I really like seeing him play.
Agreed.
I think
He
he's better
started
than
off his career hot as well. I think he's better than Sutton. He's better than AJ Green. Allen Robinson, that's like sort of debatable, I think. So
I
I
think
would
that
be fine like anywhere between Allen Robinson and Jarvis Landry, maybe even OBJ.
yeah, that's what the thing. Yeah, because he's the type of player. I think he's around that area. I think that's tough.
When you look at
You
ceiling
could put
wise, I think he's right below OBJ ceiling wise.
yeah, ceiling wise. Yeah, entering into the season, put him below OBJ. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I like that. Next,
MVS, I think that's
yeah,
MVS.
yep, that's MVS. He's trash. He is
Um,
trash. He's trash. He's not
yeah,
even solid.
I
He's
don't
not solid.
think you can even debate it.
No, he's
Um,
trash. He's actually probably right above Gabriel. No, he's below Gabriel. I changed
I
that.
think he's above Alan Hearns just because I think Alan Hearns is just mediocre, but I think that's a fair place to put him.
All right, Devontae Adams.
Superstar.
First one, superstar. Agreed. I think he's top 3, arguably top 2. I like
For sure.
I like Devontae Adams. Next, we have Will Fuller. So this is a difficult one in the aspect of Will Fuller can't finish the season, can't play more than 5 games straight. So you can either put him at really high end trash, or you can put him at solid, which he could still end up being kind of high.
When he's
So
on the field, he's like low key a low end star though. Like he's literally popping, making
exactly,
crazy catches. But then he
but
only ends
he
up playing
can't
like
play
8
more
games
than
a
8
year.
games. Yeah, he can't play more than that. So we'll put him at solid, I guess, because he does play like a low end star. You're right.
I think I can't put him above Marvin Jones. I can maybe put him above Fitzgerald, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. End it there. Next, we have
D Hop.
the Nuke. He's above Adams for me. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't think it's a question. I'm a huge Devontae Adams fan, but I think the only thing he hasn't beat Devontae Adams is better than DeAndre Hopkins. I think is in the red zone, and he has like monster hands, monster touchdown potential there. But other than that, I think Hopkins is a better wide receiver overall.
yeah.
Though they're
Agreed.
both monsters. They're both freaks.
Next is Curtis Samuel. Curtis
Is
Samuel
that Curtis
solid.
Samuel or is it DJ Moore?
Oh shoot, that's a good question. I think that might be DJ Moore. Let me see. That might be DJ Moore.
Number 17. DJ Moore is number 12. So who is number 17 on the Panthers?
Devin Funchess. Oh yeah.
Oh, trash.
Yeah, he's trash. I thought. Why isn't he wearing a Colts jersey? Yeah, he's
This
trash.
might be before the 2019 NFL season. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, he's trash. He's above Hearns. Lower than.
I think he's below MVS.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, next. No need more to talk about that. Ty. I think Ty's. I think he's obviously star. I don't know where in the star. I think he's either above Sutton or below Sutton. He's one of those 2 places, I think.
See, my thing with Ty is I feel like he just hasn't played any games in like a while. Like 29 this year.
He didn't play a lot. He had a similar problem with AJ Green. He has the injury issue this
Yeah,
year. But
he obviously has the star potential. Like we've seen it
yeah,
multiple times. And would
uh,
you say Ty would retire as a Hall of Famer for the Colts?
he'd be in the Colts Hall of Fame, not in the NFL Hall of Fame.
No way close to NFL, but yeah. I think
Yeah,
he's
he'd be
below
in the
Cortland Sutton, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think he's below Courtland Sutton. I think, although he could obviously change it maybe midway through the season because he is their number one target right now. But to be fair, the Broncos' number one target's also Sutton, and yeah, I like Sutton's performance this year. I think he's gonna have a great year. So yeah, no need more to talk about that one. Next, that's
D.D.
Marquise.
Westbrook.
Oh, that's D.D. Westbrook. 11's Marquise Lee. Yeah. Right.
Or
I got it.
11 might be DJ Chark, to be honest.
Oh yeah, DJ Chark. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, DJ
Okay,
Chark's
so D.D.
um
Westbrook for me, I think he's solid, like low end solid. I think he's definitely below Christian Kirk.
yeah, I think he's below Christian Kirk's fair. Yeah. Next,
He was a
that's
speedster coming out of Oklahoma. He's been pretty solid, I guess. But
agreed.
is this DJ Chark? I want to say it is DJ Chark.
I'm thinking that it's DJ. No wait, 17 is DJ Chark.
Where is DJ Chark on this list? Boom. Let's see. He is down here. Okay. So we can just finish all the Jaguars wide receivers.
That is Marquise Lee. That is Marquise Lee then.
He's trash.
Marquise Lee, he's trash. I think he's high end trash though. I think he's probably above Deshaun Hamilton. Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see Marquise Lee's numbers for a while because I remember he had like one solid year, but overall he's just been okay. He caught 3 passes for 18 yards. I believe wasn't it Marquise Lee or was it Allen Hurns the one who completely like ruined their knee in the preseason? Was it Allen Hurns?
That was probably Marquise Lee actually. Yeah, Marquise Lee's injury prone as hell. So yeah.
I think this is a good spot for him. High end trash.
Yeah. Next is Calvin Ridley.
Let's finish DJ Chark before because I just want to hit all the Jags wide receivers first.
Yeah, Chark is a star. I think he's
a star.
I think he's above Sutton too. I think he might even be above AJ Green. He's probably around there though. Let me see.
DJ Chark is just such an interesting combo of everything you want in a wide receiver. Like he has pretty like blazing fast speed. He's got that. I want to say he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's got good hands. And I don't know if I can put him above Courtland Sutton this year, but
well, you can because I think you can because the Jags don't have any other targets. To be fair, and Chark had an amazing year last year, and I think he's gonna keep it up.
What about Laviska Shenault though?
Shenault, I think he's injury prone though too. That guy's just as useless.
And he's a gadget player too.
And yeah, exactly. That's why I think he's gonna be above Sutton. I think he might even be above Green, but I'm not sure. I think you can put it probably there.
Yeah, I give the benefit of the doubt to AJ Green just because he's AJ Green.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get back to it. Calvin Ridley.
He's solid, I think.
He's high end solid though. He's very high end solid.
I would put him. I think he's above Fuller, but I think he's right below Marvin Jones.
Really? You think he's not better than Marvin Jones?
Calvin Ridley just seems like that hot and cold wide receiver, in my opinion. And
here's the thing, right? Julio Jones is very hard. It's hard for Matt Ryan to give the ball to Julio Jones because that guy is always like covered up. So Ridley does cover up some ground. I think he does perform quite well.
Fair enough. I can see it. I think Calvin Ridley, he's never going to be an elite wide receiver. I don't think he's ever going to be a star wide receiver in his career until Julio Jones is gone.
Until Julio Jones leaves. Yeah, I think that's the key word. It's key to say. He could be above Gallup because CeeDee Lamb's there. I think you might be able to look at that too. But I
think Michael Gallup's just a better player, just straight up.
I think he's a better player too, but I mean, I don't know. Because entering into this, I wouldn't be surprised if Ridley had better stats. I'll put it that way. But I'm cool with that. Next is Cheetah. Cheetah's superstars.
I think he's below Devontae Adams, though.
Agreed. I think he's below Devontae
I think he's
Adams.
probably going to end up being the lowest superstar on our team. And it's kind of crazy because he was like a 5th-round pick and he's a superstar.
Yeah.
There's another 6th-round pick who will probably end up being on this list, but he might never play it down in the NFL again. We can talk about him in maybe 2 rows from now.
Yeah. Next is Sammy Watkins. Watkins, this is an interesting
He's solid, I think.
He's obvious. I think he's definitely better than Gallup. The thing is with Watkins, when he plays, he's actually has like really good star. He's actually plays like a star. Like I think his first 2 weeks in this past year was like crazy.
He had like 300
touchdowns.
yards or 200 yards or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and he was killing it.
He caught
so
all
when he
3
played,
of his touchdowns on the year in that first game.
exactly. So that shows then like his problems. I think he's above Gallup though. I think
he's definitely below Gallup in my opinion.
You think he's below Gallup? No.
I mean, dude, Gallup literally had like 500, 600 more yards, more touchdowns, was more consistent, was a better playmaker for the Cowboys.
The thing is,
Watkins was inconsistent.
Watkins though also had a better QB though.
And true, he had a better QB and he put up worse numbers, and he was a worse performer.
But he was also hurt. He was also hurt though. So I guess if you're going by that, okay, fine. You can put him below Gallup. I think he's above Ridley though, for sure.
The Ridley debate's interesting, but I think it's pretty close between them. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Next.
12. This is Mike Williams. This is Keenan Allen. Who's number 12?
Travis Benjamin.
Travis Benjamin's long gone, bro. I don't think he's in the NFL anymore, though he was like the fastest player in the NFL when he was here.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those was Travis Benjamin. Let me see.
Travis Benjamin. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. It's definitely not Bruce Matheson, whoever that is.
He's not even on the Chargers anymore, so it makes it even harder.
Number 12 for the Chargers. Joe Reed? This guy, whoever this is, I just don't know who it is. Is this the guy in Oakland?
Tyrell Williams?
Tyrell Williams. I want to say it's Tyrell Williams.
That might be. Let me see. No, Tyrell Williams is 16.
Because Tyrell Williams is in Oakland or Las Vegas now. His number with...
Dude, it is Travis Benjamin. I'm right. It is Travis Benjamin. Travis Benjamin's trash. I think he's probably right above Hearns. Maybe even below Hearns. Actually, no, he's below Hearns. He's trash. Travis Benjamin's done nothing, dude.
He's just been that fast guy. He's literally done. I think he's below Hearns. At least Hearns has put up good seasons.
Next one, that's Mike Williams. Mike Williams is he's high end solid. You could you don't. No, we can't put him at star. Yeah,
I don't think you can put him at star. He definitely has star potential, but
yeah, agreed. He's probably
only had one good year.
He's probably around the
above. I think he's above Sammy.
Oh, really? Is he? Yeah, I agree. Actually, Mike Williams is he's good. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, dude, man puts up 20.4 yards per reception. That's kind of ridiculous.
Agreed. Yeah, that is. Next,
Keenan Allen, star.
Keenan Allen, star. I don't know. I think you could put him slightly above Galladay. Maybe?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. He's definitely the high-end tier. I think he's solidly below OBJ.
Yeah.
I think he's the best route runner in the league. And I think that definitely puts him below, like, high-end star.
Yeah. Next, we have Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's a star. Especially now. I think once now that Cooks is gone, I think he's probably above Chark, and I think he's better than Chark. I don't know if he might be better than Robinson too, actually.
I think I'll put him below Allen Robinson just because I don't think Kupp is a true wide receiver one, and I think Allen Robinson is. But I think he's solidly better than AJ Green as of right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Next we have Robert Woods. Robert Woods.
He's also a star, I think, right?
He's also a star. He's above Ty. He's above Sutton. I think
Is he
that's
above
where
Sutton?
I think he is. I still think he is because they have their two wide receiver tandem is still pretty strong. I think he's slightly.
I'll
better.
put him above. I think every time I watch a Rams game, like Robert Woods is always getting some clutch first down or some clutch touchdown. And again, that might just be sample size and me just watching them one game or a couple games he pops off. But I think he's definitely valuable for that team.
Yeah. Brandon Cooks,
he's star still.
He's
I think
star
he's
as well. I think he's. Do you think he's better than Cup? I think he is. But he also. I don't know. I think he is better than Cup actually.
I'd put him right above Cup, but that's it. I don't think I can make an argument above. And you could make the argument. See, the thing about Brandon Cooks is, hasn't he put up like 4 straight seasons with over 1,000 yards, and like this season was his first season, like the thing is, this season was so bad almost that it sort of dampens that.
Yeah, that's true. But now he's at a new QB. He has a better QB than thrown to him. He has Deshaun Watson. So it's going to be interesting.
Where did he go? His icon just disappeared. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Where would you put him? I think
right above Cup.
Yeah, I think below Allen Robinson above Cup is fair. Devontae Parker. Okay.
He's
star, I think.
He's a star. He's a star. Right now, probably. Damn. Where can you put him? This is interesting.
Because this year was really good for him, like extremely good.
Entering into this year, right? I forgot. So if we're entering into this year, I'd put Parker probably above Ty and under Sutton.
I think he's above Sutton. And I think you could make the argument that he's potentially like above Cooper Kupp, above Robert Woods.
Yeah, he's potentially there, but I don't know if he's there yet right now. Because you have to entering into this season, it's like it's hard to judge him because he only started popping off now. And I think
he has a rookie quarterback.
By the end of this season, he could probably be where Jarvis Landry is. Not gonna lie, maybe even higher. Because I think
he could maybe enter the superstar tier if he plays well enough.
Yeah, I agreed. Yeah, because I've also gotten a lot more. I've also gained a lot more respect of him after his beef with Michael Thomas.
That beef was iconic, bro. I think I can put him below Woods. I think Robert Woods is probably slightly more reliable, and he's done it for multiple years. So I'll give him the edge there.
Okay, fair enough. Next, that's Stills. That is Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills is he's
solid.
High end. He's solid. Do you think he's solid or do you think he's trash?
I don't know. He's a speedster, but
actually, no, he's better than D.D. Westbrook. I think. I think he's better than D.D. I mean, I don't know.
I think he's better than D.D. as well. I'll give him the edge there. I think he's a low and solid player.
Yeah. Now he's on the Texans, obviously, not the Dolphins. Next is Julio Jones.
Number one.
Julio Jones is number one. Yeah, I think he's above DeAndre Hopkins as well.
We don't even need to talk about it. Like it's pretty straightforward.
Next,
Stephon Diggs. He's highest star.
Yeah, I think he's high star. You can put him above OBJ. You can put him above Cooper probably too. Yeah, he's the highest one so far. Adam Thielen, you could probably put above Cooper.
Yeah, I think he's right below. What do you say? I think Adam Thielen's better than Stephon Diggs.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Because I think, I agree. That's
N'Keal Harry.
Oh, that's N'Keal Harry.
Yeah, he's trash, but
right now. But I hope it changes. Right now he hasn't proven himself at all. So he's probably
I'm gonna put him above Travis Benjamin just for the culture.
Yeah, he's above Benjamin. Yeah, keep him there because he hasn't done anything yet. So that's why. Next,
Edelman, he's a star.
Edelman's a star. Above Ty.
I
above
think he's
Sutton.
above Sutton, above Parker, probably above Woods, probably
Yeah.
above. I think below AJ Green's a good place to put him.
No,
Just
the
'cause-
thing is, entering into the season, they're gonna have a different QB there. I put him below Chark. That's a good place to keep him.
Okay.
I think he is better. I think he's a better receiver than Chark, but entering into the season, I don't know how he's gonna perform with this new QB.
Do you want to do it as like the better wide receiver then, or because
we've done it so far as, we've
because
done
I
it
feel
so
like
far
we've automatically defaulted to the better player most of the time. I think. Anyway, right? I don't know. We can put him here. I'm fine with that.
Did we do that? Yeah, I think we did actually.
Because I think he's definitely a better player than Chark, and I'll give the edge to AJ Green there, just because he's AJ Green. I think I've said that like 3 times already, but
yeah. All right, fine. Yeah, you can put him then. Put Edelman above Chark. Yeah. Next
is Edelman a Hall of Famer?
Yes. He has his Super Bowl MVP in his bag, and he's performed well enough in the playoffs to earn him the spot. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, though.
Okay, I want to say he's not a Hall of Famer, and I think he isn't, but you
I
can
think
make
he's
an
gonna get
argument
it.
for
I
it.
agree. I don't think he should be, but I think he will be. I think that's the words to use.
Fair enough.
Next,
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas entering into this year.
I think he's third. Just as a player, I think he's the third best wide receiver.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Although he had the best wide receiver this season, probably one of the best, if not the best of all time last year. Yeah, that's a fair place to put him. Next, 81. Is that Traquan Smith?
It might be Traquan Smith.
It doesn't matter. The Saints wide receiver 2 is irrelevant. He's trash. I think it is Traquan Smith. Traquan Smith is probably he's probably right above N'Keal Harry.
It's not Traquan Smith. It's Cameron Meredith. Is that Cameron Meredith?
No. Oh shoot. Then he's lower than Benjamin. He's not even a gadget guy. That guy's a nobody.
Wait, I want to clarify this real quick. Saints number 81, because I highly doubt it's Cameron Meredith.
It is Cameron Meredith. He's trash.
He's trash.
He's below Travis Benjamin actually. Yeah, he's bad.
He's better than I think he's better than Travis Benjamin, but
really?
I can't put it.
No.
Dude, Cameron Meredith has had like a couple
With
games here and there.
I mean, Benjamin's also had a couple of games. What?
Benjamin's fine. Out of the league. I think Cameron Meredith might also be out of the league, though, to be fair.
Okay, next, that's Sterling Shepard.
Solid.
I would like. Solid. I think he's above. Shepard's above a lot of these dudes. I think he's above Fitzgerald and stop.
I think I can't put him above Filler though. Yeah, that's where I was thinking as well.
Yeah,
he's a really good wide receiver too, but I don't think he's gonna ever be anything more than that.
Yeah. Next is
Robbie Anderson,
the lead man himself, Robbie Anderson.
He's a solid.
He's solid. He's very solid, but that guy can't stay out
of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, can't stay out of trouble. I think he's worse than Shepard. He's worse. He's probably worse than Shepard, worse than Fitzgerald. I'll put him above Kirk though.
Yeah, I think he's a better deep threat, and I think he brings a little bit more than Kirk does. I'm not going to call him a true wide receiver 1, but he does some more wide receiver 1 things.
That's on your cursor.
He's trash. He's just straight up trash.
He might be the worst. The reason I think he might be the worst is because he
hasn't played a game in like 3 years.
He hasn't played this year, and he hasn't played last year. I don't think he played the year before that.
And he's probably not going to play this season either.
No, he isn't. He's on IR. Yeah, entering into this season as well.
Honestly, dude, I think he had like true like star potential too. Like that's such a sad story.
Yeah, I agreed. Next is Willie Sneed. Sneed's also trash. I think he's probably around the same. He's above MVS maybe.
I think he's below MVS. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Willie Sneed at all.
Yeah, I think
If I think about recent times, I feel like MVS has done more for the Packers than Willie Sneed did for the Ravens, and I don't think it was close, but I don't see anything there. Like, to be honest,
all right. Next we have
the
Arcega-Whiteside.
tier we were about to rename this tier, the trash tier, from trash to JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I don't think I can put him at the lowest.
Yeah, he's not the lowest. He's above Benjamin probably too. He's probably above Meredith as
Of
well.
Meredith, I think he was better than N'Keal Harry, to be honest, and I think that's just solely because he played games.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason I put him
The thing
there.
about the JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I think he has true like high-end solid potential if he puts it together. I remember he had a really good preseason game against the Ravens. Everyone was hyped up. He had like 120 yards. He was popping off, and then he just completely fell off. So hopefully he does well this year. I'm not looking forward to it though.
All right, next is Coghlan, AB, Boomin. I think he's above Michael Thomas.
I think he's above DeAndre Hopkins too.
I think he's above DeAndre Hopkins, but you can't. I'm not gonna do that. It's entering into the season. Yeah. I think even right now, as a talent perspective, he's working his butt off for sure. I think he's number 3.
The thing about the last like 5 years, it's always been the debate between Julio and AB. Julio, AB. You know, every year DeAndre Hopkins slips in or Michael Thomas.
I think AB's better than Hopkins too, but I can't. He's also hasn't played in a year. That's what I'm saying. I'd put him
Fair enough.
Yeah, I definitely think he's better than Michael Thomas. That's definitely. Next, we have.
Is this a Charger?
Who?
Number 12 for the Chargers. I'm trying to think who number 12. What did you say? What was the name?
Tyrell Williams. That's not Tyrell. That might be Tyrell. Is that 12 or 16?
Let's see. That looks like 12. Let's just assume it's Tyrell Williams.
Yo, we didn't figure out who. Wait, did we? I thought we already did 12, didn't we?
12 was Travis Benjamin. So I guess there's just another 12. I'm confused.
All right, put it as Tyrell Williams on that list outside of that?
I'm looking. Tyrell Williams. I don't see him in a Raiders jersey. So I'm assuming
that is him. Okay, Tyrell Williams is solid. I think he's probably right.
I think he's above Kenny Stills, and yeah, I think that's where you can put him. I don't think you can put him any higher than that. I think Cristian Kirk has had a better year than Tyrell Williams has had in his entire career in his second year. So that's where I'm at there.
Yeah. Next is Nelson Aguilar.
He's solid for me. Like
I think he's probably right above.
I think he's above Kirk, but below Anderson.
Oh, what? No, I don't think he's above Kirk. I don't think
he's definitely Kirk. I think he's definitely a below Kirk. That's the lowest I could see him.
I think he's a better. I think he'll prove himself to be the wide receiver 1 potentially at Oakland.
For Las Vegas. I think in Las Vegas. Yeah, Las Vegas. I think Henry Ruggs. I think they drafted the guy.
They have Renfrow.
Hunter Renfrow. They have Darren Waller. I think you have Aguilar.
They drafted too many receivers, bro. They have Lynn Bowden and they have Byron Edwards. Yeah,
Byron Edwards. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's fair to put him. Next is D. Jackson.
I think he's low end star still.
What? No, not now. Reed, he hasn't played. He's also injury prone.
He hasn't played 1 year. Okay. Fine. I think he's high and solid. I think.
What? I think he's probably.
He's above Fuller.
He's above Marvin Jones.
I think you can make the argument he's above Calvin Ridley, but
all right, fine. You can put him above. Okay, fine. You can put him there, but I definitely don't think he's better than Watkins. Not now. If you were the Eagles, I would rather have Watkins than Jackson for sure.
I prefer Jackson, to be honest.
Jackson doesn't have that breakaway speed anymore that he once had.
I think he still does. I don't think he's as elusive, but I think he still has more than enough speed
that's what I'm
to be
saying.
one of the best.
I'm saying he's not as elusive. Yeah, and although Watkins also is injury prone, I'd rather have that injury prone receiver over that one. That's just my opinion. Next, Alshon Jeffrey. I think Alshon Jeffrey if he plays well, he's better than Aguilar. He's better than Kirk, better than Robbie Anderson.
I think when he plays at his peak potential, he's
probably,
right behind Sammy Watkins or right above Sammy Watkins.
Yeah. Right now, entering into this season, the
foot injury, I'll put him
above Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Maybe above Fuller, but that's it.
I think above Fuller is probably better for him, just because. I mean, I don't even like Alshon that much, but I can't put him above Marvin Jones.
He should be traded. I don't think the Eagles need him. I'll be honest. Next, James Washington. Oh, that's Juju. My bad. I thought
is that Juju? Yeah, it is Juju. 13 is right here, James Washington.
That's James Washington. He's all right. So he did a really poor season, but I don't blame him because Big Ben wasn't there. Entering into this season, Juju's definitely better than Ty. He's definitely better than Sutton. I think
he's below Parker.
He's below. No. I think. Okay, that's fair. Fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Just because I think Juju should have been able to sort of put it together, and even with like Duck Hodges and stuff, like he didn't put up like massive numbers. I wasn't expecting him to, but he was arguably not even the wide receiver one for that team. Like Deontay Johnson. Well, I don't think he's even on this list because I think this is pretty.
Deontay Johnson and James Washington. Yeah.
James Washington. Let's hit on James Washington first. He's solid, right?
He's probably right above Deity. Yeah.
Would you put him above
Stills? Actually, no. I'd put him above Stills.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's above Tyrell Williams yet, but I definitely think he has that potential to be better than him.
Yeah.
And just to talk about it, if we were to put Deontay Johnson on this list, I would put him. I'd put him probably
above Aguilar.
Above Aguilar and between Kirk, I think.
Yeah. Next.
Who is this? 18.
Dude, it's sad that we don't know some of these players, but it's also because these jerseys aren't damn updated. Dante Pettis. Dante Pettis is actually, well, he's hard to. Dante Pettis is probably trash. I'm not gonna lie, because he hasn't proven much to me.
I don't really know much about. I remember I was high on him coming out of college, but the thing is, like, when it comes to like just watching, like in the Super Bowl, I don't think I heard his name once. So I'll put him trash, and I'll put him probably above J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, maybe.
Yeah, because he was in the Super Bowl. Yeah,
and he's actually put up at least one season more. I think Dante Pettis had a better year statistically, or like really close than J.J. Arthur-Whiteside.
Yeah, I agreed.
It shows you what you need to do. Who was from South Carolina drafted last year?
Is this from last? Is that last year?
Yeah, I believe it's last year. Let's skip that, and we can go to DK Metcalf. Where would you put DK?
That's tough. Where would I put DK Metcalf? He's now star for sure. I think right now you could put him. You could.
I think he's high and solid for right now.
You think he's high and solid? All right, I think he's above Gallup then.
I don't think he's above Gallup. I think Gallup has definitely been better. I think Mike.
High on Gallup. You're so high on Gallup. No,
I don't know why. I'm an Eagles fan too. I think he's.
He's better.
Gallup has done it.
He's better than Gallup, dude. Stop it. He's better than Michael.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
How do you not think that though?
I don't know.
Gallup's having. There's Cooper there, and now there's gonna be CeeDee Lamb there. I don't understand how Gallup could, entering into this year, do better than DK Metcalf. I really can't see it. I mean, to be fair, DK Metcalf could easily be wide receiver one when they have Tyler Lockett. That's what I'm saying. He's high and solid. I think he's definitely better than Gallup. Yeah.
Fair enough. Tyler Lockett, for me, he's low end star.
Yeah, I think he's probably. I think he might be lower than Ty. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
You can
think
put him.
I put him above Ty, and
Yeah,
you could
I
make
don't
an
think he's better.
argument for maybe above Cortland Sutton, but it's pretty close there.
Yeah.
Okay, I found out who this was. It's Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel for me is.
Where's his jersey? All right, Deebo Samuel. He's solid. He's very solid. I think he's
He honestly doesn't even belong on this list. He's like an offensive weapon. He's not even like a wide receiver at this point.
I think you could probably put him right above.
I think Alshon above Alshon right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Next, that's
Brown.
Hollywood Brown.
He's solid as well.
He's solid. I don't know if he's above Deebo.
I think you can put him below. I don't even know if you can like put him above Kirk, to be honest. Like he didn't really do that much, I feel like.
Because their offense is just Lamar Jackson. Is that what you're? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
the run game. I think he's above
probably
Kirk.
better than Aguilar.
He's above Kirk. Okay,
I don't care that much.
It's entering into the season too. That's another
Yeah.
thing. So he's gonna be wide receiver 1. You could make the argument he's better than Robbie as well.
You could, but I think Robbie's done more throughout his career as of now.
Yeah, I agreed. Next we have
Mike Evans.
He's
star.
He's star.
I think he's above Cooper.
No, I think he's the highest star.
Highest? Okay, I'm fair with that.
The thing is, I think he's above. I think the only reason I think he's better than the other two, Diggs and Thielen, is because I think he's a better receiver than both of them already, just off the bat.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but the thing is, it is going to be tough because they have Evans and Godwin, and now they're having Gronk, so you never know. But they also have Tom Brady at QB, so
I think Godwin's going to be the best player on that team, like at least statistical-wise.
Yeah, I think next player we have actually is Chris Godwin. I think he's going to be slightly better than Mike Evans.
But when we look at just like ranking him as a tier, would you put him above him like as a player? I don't know.
I don't think he's a better player, but he's gonna get targeted more. That's why I'm saying you should. That's the only reason I'm gonna put him higher.
Okay, fair enough. But see, again, that goes into because like AB might not never play a game again, period. But like, would you put you could put him in the trash tier, you could put him in the superstar tier. So,
exactly.
is it like what we think they'll be or how good they are as a player? Because if you're ranking Godwin as a player, where would you put him?
Godwin as a player would probably be below Keenan Allen, maybe at Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I think below Keenan Allen. I think slightly
below Keenan Allen. But I think actually then yeah, put him there then. Yeah, because I do think Evans is the best receiver on the team, but I think Godwin's gonna overtake him in reception.
Yeah,
which doesn't make sense, but it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. AJ Brown's next. I think he's a rising star. He's star. I think he's
better than DK.
Yeah, he's better than DK. Yeah. All right. So then, yeah, put him.
High and solid or low and star? I think low and star is more.
He's below TY. Yeah, put him there.
Yeah. He had a really good year. Now we have the greatest bum of all time.
All right, so I'm not gonna put him trash because I think he's better than Dede, but I think that's it.
I think he's maybe better than James Washington. I feel, right?
Yeah.
But then that just shows you how bad,
just shows you how bad that pick was. No, but it also just shows you how bad they picked him at 5th. That was so sad.
Yeah.
They picked him over Mike Williams. They picked him over a bunch of guys. That was so disappointing. Next.
Honestly, you can make a whole nother tier just in between solid and trash. I think you could put Didi through Aguilar, and we could have a whole nother tier.
Next. Is that
10.
Doctor? That
Huh.
might be.
I don't think it's Doxson. It might be Paul Richardson. Or 18 is probably Paul Richardson, I'd assume.
Yeah, Josh Doxson. Yeah, I was right. Josh
Doxson, he's
high end.
trash.
He's high end trash though.
I think he's below Ross.
Yeah, that's fair. Next we
Paul
have
Richardson.
Paul Richardson.
He's also trash.
He's also trash. He's probably he actually might be around the same. Yeah, he actually might be around the same.
I think he's below. I'll put him above Hamilton, below Marquise Lee, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Next,
Terry McLaurin. We can hit that first off.
Oh yeah, Terry McLaurin.
He's a star. I think.
You think he's a star? Yeah, actually, yeah, I agree.
I think he's. Would you put him above AJ Brown? I'll put him below AJ Brown just for now.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to actually, have other players outside of him that'll open up the game for him more. And it's probably not going to happen this year, but I think come year 3, probably 2021, Terry McLaurin might be high end, or maybe even around that when it comes to the tier list.
Yeah.
11.
Is that Jordan Poyer?
Isn't Jordan Poyer a defensive isn't he a safety?
No, I'm trying to think. No, it's not Jordan Poyer. I'm an idiot. Who is that? It's not Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley
is right next to him. Cole Beasley, we can go into him first.
Oh wait, that was
Is that John Brown?
Shoot, that is John Brown. John Brown's good. I like John Brown.
Or is John Brown number 15? I forget.
I think that's John Brown, because John Brown on that list. Outside of that, he's got to be on this list.
John Brown is number 15. So
yeah, he's number 15 now, but did he ever change his jersey?
I don't think he ever changed his jersey. This might be like Andre Holmes, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Ew. It better not be. Let me see. Dude, this is sad that we don't know this. No, Andre Holmes is 18.
So who is 11? See,
all right, go skip it. Go Cole Beasley.
Oh, Zay Jones.
Oh, Zay Jones is also trash. It doesn't matter. Zay Jones is probably above. He's above.
I think he's below Ross.
Yeah, that's fine. Cole Beasley is also trash, though. Don't worry about it. He's probably.
I think Cole Beasley is solid, bro. I think he's the lowest solid, though.
No. I'd rather have. Would you not rather have John Ross over Cole Beasley?
I think Beasley's reliable in a way that I wouldn't want to put him in the trash tier.
Fine, fair enough. All right,
he's definitely the lowest end, lowest solid.
Okay, fine. Next,
is this Curtis Samuel?
That's Curtis Samuel, yeah. Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel for me. That's interesting.
He's higher than Stills, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just think. Yeah, I think he's literally I think Stills is just a budget Samuel, to be honest. Chris Hogan. Where would you put Chris Hogan, Amal?
What's up?
Chris Hogan. Where would you put him? Chris Hogan.
Yeah, Chris Hogan's he's trash.
I think he's trash. I'm gonna be honest. I think Chris Hogan is that weird he's just that weird white wide receiver that just happened to be good in New England, but anywhere else he's just gonna be mediocre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you put him? Where would you put him? I think he's below Josh Doxson, or maybe I'll give him just slightly above not Josh Doxson, Zay Jones.
Yeah, that's fine. Next,
15. Who is 15? Did we just talk about?
That is John
John
Brown.
Brown. Yeah, sorry. He's
John Brown's solid. He's above most of these guys on solid. I think he's above Kirk. He's above Kirk. Yeah, put him there.
I think he's okay. Look at the solid tier. I think he's a better than Robbie Anderson, better than Fitz, better than Sterling Shepard. I think Will Fuller's a better player, as in like when he's on the field.
All right, fine. You can put him there. Yeah, that's fine.
I think he's above Fuller. I don't think I can put him above Alshon though. He's only had one good year, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Is this Albert Wilson? I want to say it's Albert Wilson.
Yeah, that's Albert Wilson. Albert Wilson's he's
Solid
probably
as
above.
well.
He's above. He's probably around where Stills is. Probably. He's probably above Dede, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's below. I think he's lowest. I'm gonna be honest. I think Cole Beasley's better than him, or he might
Really?
be trash. To be honest, like he's somewhere around there.
I think he's above. He's better than Cole Beasley. I think he's better than Cole Beasley.
Okay, I think he's a better player than Cole Beasley, but I think Cole Beasley is just more reliable. Like,
yeah, that's fine. Next.
is that Mohamed Sanu? I want to say it's Mohamed Sanu.
Dude, that might
Right.
be. Yeah, that's Mohamed Sanu. Yeah.
Mohamed Sanu. He's solid, right? Now, if we were to rank him, right, I think he's above this line. He's above. Is he above Kirk?
I think he's. Yeah, he's above Kirk, I think.
Would you put him above Hollywood though? I don't know.
No, he's not. No. That's a good place to put him. Next.
Number 12. 82.
Dude, why
Sorry.
don't we just do these Jets players all at once, man? He's probably trash.
Who is number 82 on the Jets?
Jamison Crowder. Oh, he's actually not that trash. Jamison Crowder is probably, he's probably above Cole Beasley.
Yeah, I think Crowder's above. I think he's above Albert Wilson too. Maybe probably above Dede Westbrook.
Nah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Crowder's just such a weird player, I feel like. Like he's just such a reception hog, but he just doesn't do anything with it.
Redskins, though. He was pretty good with the Redskins.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the Redskins.
Yeah, that's Philip Dorsett.
He's
Dorsett,
trash, dude. You can't put him anything other than trash. And you were a Colts fan. You got to witness him. He was trash for you guys as well.
He's a gadget guy now. I think he's on the Seahawks now.
I don't think he's gonna do well with the Seahawks though. That's the thing. Like he's just like he's high key. Like he's just dumb. Like he just doesn't play football well.
Yeah, he's better. He's above Doxson, I think. He's above.
Is he above Doc? Yeah, I think he's slightly above Doxson. But that's just because he's fast. Like
that's the only reason he's on this. He'd be the lowest if he wasn't fast, dude. That guy's awful.
No, he consistently runs the wrong route like every other play. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Next is Randall Cobb. He used to be a star. He used to be very good player with the Green Bay Packers.
He's definitely declined. He's a solid player.
He's a solid player. He's probably.
Would you put him up? I think above Deshaun Jackson is fair, right?
Yeah, that's fair actually. Yeah, because he's actually a reliable target. I agree.
Yeah, I hope I want to say I hope he does well in Houston, but Houston is just full out just wide receiver twos everywhere, and I think he'll play well.
But if there's like a low end wide receiver room.
Yeah, I think he'll put up like 900 yards, something around there. Probably like 6 to 8 touchdowns, which is it's going to be like a respectable year for him. But he's not going to. They're not going to replace DeAndre Hopkins' production at all with Randall Cobb.
Danny Amendola.
Correct.
Danny Amendola's. He's
solid. I think he's above Albert Wilson, but that's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's on the Dolphins. No, is he on the Dolphins?
No, he's
No,
still on the Lions.
he's still on the Lions. Okay. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played in the Dolphins for 1 year. Honestly, man, I'm missing Danny Amendola play football with the Patriots because he had an uncanny ability to be mediocre the entire year and just be like a playoff stud.
yeah, agreed.
Um,
Uh,
86.
that might be Cody Latimer.
Needless to say, whoever it is, they're just trash. Like, I don't think we don't even need to know their
No, it's
name. Like,
not even Cody Latimer. Who the heck is that? That better not. I know that for a fact. That's not Golden Tate. Why didn't we
Golden
do,
Tate's not on this list.
dude? What the heck?
Okay, so let's just use this guy as Golden Tate, right? So whoever
Darius
86
Slayton. Oh,
is.
dude, I'm stupid. No, he's actually good. Darius
Oh,
Slayton.
Slayton. Okay.
Oh God, Darius Slayton's actually good. He's probably
Solid.
He's above DD Westbrook, I think.
Above,
You
I
can
think
put him high. Actually. He's actually really good. He has potential. Dude, we said he was trash already. Damn.
he's definitely above. He's above
He's above a lot of
Aguilar,
them.
above Kirk, above Sanu, probably above Brown.
Dude, yeah, he's good.
I think he's
Damn.
above. I think he's above Sterling Shepard too. I think he's the best wide receiver on the team.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Yeah,
that's the cutoff. But
yeah.
would you put him above Fuller and John Brown? I don't think so.
No,
Right?
no. I think that's a good place. That's a good place. Above Shepard's fine. Is that Auden Tate?
No, I want to say this is who is this guy? Not Marvin Jones. He played with Marvin Jones, right? It's Tyler Boyd.
Oh, Boyd is good.
He's
probably
a star, I think, right? Like he's put up
he's
back-to-backs.
probably, yeah. He's probably above Mcluhan.
Yeah, I put him above Mcluhan, but I don't think I can put him any higher.
Yeah. I have no clue who that Niners
That's Marquise Goodwin.
Oh,
I don't know where to put him.
Yeah, because he hasn't performed. He's on like that Corey Davis type BS. That's why I think he's trash.
I put him below John Ross, but I don't think I can really dip him any lower, right?
Yeah, agreed. Next is that
this is DJ Moore.
DJ Moore's good.
He's star. I think he's low end star.
He's probably above
McLaurin. I think he's above Boyd.
He's above Boyd, and he might be above
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. Yeah, that's what I put him at.
Yeah, I look out for DJ Moore this year. I think he's gonna feast with Teddy Bridgewater. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's gonna be a true wide receiver one. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like 1,200 yards. To be honest.
Yeah. And last but not least,
Anthony Miller.
Anthony Miller's
right?
actually not bad. He's solid. I think he's probably right above Stills.
Yeah, I'm fair with that. I'm fine with that. I think he's below Curtis Samuel, but yeah.
Yeah, better Stills. Yeah,
I think that's fair.
All right.
And if we were to just put Golden Tate on this list, because I don't want to completely remove him from here, where would you put him? I think
Golden Tate's probably
below Marvin Jones or above Marvin Jones.
When he was on the Giants, was he a better receiver than Marvin Jones? I don't think he was.
I don't think he was. I think he's solidly above Alshon, below Debo.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I think we got most of these receivers on there. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised really, but we only had 6 superstars. Really 5 because AB's not. I don't expect him to play. But yeah, I think
it just shows you how big the middle of the pack of this like league is when it comes to wide receiver. And like obviously there's like I think there was 84 players on this plus the 2 we just added and weren't actually on here. So there's a lot of guys in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's also a lot of guys who are like wide receiver ones, but who aren't necessarily like superstars. Like it's nice to see that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Amal, before we head out?
No. This is also another great list I think that we made. Very little disagreements. I think if we had any, it would be like by a couple spots. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, this was a good episode too. Definitely a
Yep.
good watch for the listeners and the viewers.
So before we head out, I just want to plug the Instagram, the Fleaflicker podcast on Instagram. Go follow it. We're gonna pretty much. I think I'm gonna I'll make pages for this and I'll post that on there. So go check that out. I think a running back tier list should be coming soon, Amal, if that sounds good for you. And
Yeah, that sounds fun.
yeah. Also, before I head out, I just want to shout out to everyone who listens to this. Again, this is the end of the podcast, but thank you for all the people who watched my Joe and Rager film analysis. I believe it's almost at 7,000 views right now, so that's great to see. It literally gained almost double the subscribers I had on YouTube. So hopefully we have double the people watching on YouTube now. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And peace out. Bye. Adios. Have fun. Thank you.